Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing new week. Currently it is Monday and let's get right into the charts as we do have some very important things to cover. Starting off with Bitcoin, of course, you can see hard time frame, basically nothing much has changed. We did get some weekend action for Bitcoin. If we go on a lower time frame, you can see right here during the weekend, once Friday came into an end, we got some nice move around 3.3% during Saturday and Sunday. We basically almost went up to sweep this high right here, but Bitcoin failed. As you can see, this move up right here, this big candle from the bottom, which was 2.5%, happened exactly at daily open. So once the new daily candle opened right here, you can see we got that nice bullish move. We are still rejecting around the 200 daily EMA. As I said in my previous videos, there is a possibility that we could consider this a top right here for Bitcoin. But as of right now, with how things are looking and how the altcoins are looking, I believe that Bitcoin does have a bit more juice left in it, and also so does the altcoins like Ethereum. Solana is having a very nice move. Daily RSI starting to get a bit overbought, but we're gonna talk about this later. Hype is still trending higher, as you can see right here. Sui had an absolutely massive move, guys, from this order block right here. You can see we went all the way up above all the monthly pivot resistances. Daily RSI is flashing in the overbought zone, basically very overbought. It was a crazy fast move and it happened during the weekend. Basically you can see Saturday, Sunday, Sui pumped 40% during the weekend, so this was a nice move to catch. I have been looking at Sui. I am personally sitting in Ethereum position. I do expect it to break this high right here in the coming next days or weeks. You can see the weekly time frame for it is basically, in my opinion, screaming that we're gonna see a breakout from this consolidation right here. We are at the 50 line. Maybe we get one more leg down to maybe like 2050 to the value area low, and then we get that high reversal. But with how things are looking right now, I do believe that we're gonna see somewhere around 2600 to 2700 is the next target for Ethereum. And for Bitcoin, this target is going to be around $87,000. Is gonna be my highest target, of course. What I wanted to talk about is that trend line right here that we have from the last time Bitcoin dropped to $80,000. Yesterday, this move to the upside that we had during the weekend gave us that weekly candle push and close above this line right here. We did hit some very important resistance, which is that 100 weekly EMA moving average. This is the most important trend line that we are at right now. Basically, you can see during bear markets, this line was retested, and once Bitcoin broke above it and traded around it, then we got another bull rally starting. So this is gonna be very key. What I am expecting is maybe we get a fake out. The most probable scenario, considering we are still in a downtrend right now, is a fake out of the 55 EMA like we had right here. And then we start dropping once again, grabbing all the liquidity that has been stacking up during this move to the upside. But is it time to short yet right now? I don't believe so. I believe we still got one more leg up to go. It has been taking very long time for it to play out. See the 2-week chart, the monthly chart are still looking bullish. Same goes for it right here, for Solana, for Sui, for Hype. We do potentially have a bit more juice left from all of those coins. Same thing for XRP right here. Stock market also keeping that momentum up. We've not had a New York Open session this week. There are, I think, like a couple of more hours, like 3 hours until we get a New York Open. So it's gonna be very, very interesting. RSI is a bit in the overbought region for the S&P 500. Same thing for the Nasdaq. So we might get a little bit of cool off before we continue. Also tomorrow we got some very important data coming out. Today we don't have that much as of data, but tomorrow we got CPI data. We got Fed chair nomination. So basically a new Fed chair is gonna be nominated. PPI on Wednesday. So it's gonna be a very, very important next 2 days, what price is gonna do. As for the short term on Bitcoin, you can see price is falling, open interest rising, CVD is rising, which means that we get a lot of short positions opening up around here, which is giving, in my opinion, Bitcoin that fuel to squeeze higher. We are currently trading below VWAP as of yesterday, as of the daily open. We have not yet reclaimed the VWAP, so this is going to be a very important level to watch for the day. On the liquidation heat map side of things, you can see we still got tons of liquidity piling to the downside, but also we got our liquidity, which is to the upside, sitting right here, just waiting to be taken out above this high, above $83,000. And I believe if we don't get somewhat of a fake out, basically something like this during the New York Open or the CPI data that we got coming out tomorrow, basically a fake out and then a push to the upside, or we just continue straight up from where we are right now to the upside. As I said, target is between $85,000 to $87,000. Fear and greed index sitting at 50 right now, nothing new here. Spot ETFs, we also don't have anything new since it is just Monday. Long versus shorts ratio, you can see, as I said, we got a lot of shorts, guys. You can see shorts are way more than longs. We got a lot of shorts opening up right here. You can tell it clearly by the open interest, how price moving and the CVD. So we got a lot of short positions opened, and I do believe they are gonna get taken out before we actually continue to the downside, which means that I do believe we first see the explosive move to the upside and then we start to reverse to the downside. Basically, this is how I'm feeling Bitcoin for now. Of course, not a financial advice. This is just my personal opinion. If you look at the dollar is right now sitting at the most important support that we have right here. It was previously resistance and right now it is acting as support. So if we start breaking lower this support right here, this is where I believe Bitcoin is gonna have its last run to the upside. Same thing for the USD dominance. It has not yet taken out this high that we have right here. You can clearly see this high. I believe that the next target is gonna be taken out of the liquidity which is sitting right here, and then a potential bounce from the 200 daily EMA. And I do believe that this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.